How's your flight back from Philly?
It was a good flight, very long, but good flight.
Enough leg room when you're in the back.
Well, it's one of those deals where they win and they get taken care of, but we like those. We like that. That's one of the times you're uncomfortable and it's okay with you.
How unique is the challenge of finding ways for Jakeem to rush the passer, especially with his size?
Well, it's all about the speed and it's all about the heart. You see guys play this game at all shapes and sizes. I think there's been enough examples in all positions for a long time. It doesn't matter what size you are, it's what you're made of. And I think that's quite clear with him. He's the type of guy he's been overcoming odds and adversity his whole life.
What did you see from him Sunday compared to 2 weeks ago against San Francisco in that role?
Well, just got closer to the quarterback. You get closer and closer. I think he's had certainly some history using his speed and what he did in college, and he's been able to carry it over to what we need him to do here. We have guys leave. Jake Martin left, and a few guys weren't playing, so it was time for Griff to step up, and he did in a big way.
Is there anyone you can think of during your time around the league and so forth that has found success as a pass rusher at 215, 220 pounds and been able to live with that and produce?
Well, I'm sure there's examples all over the place, but that's just one game. We got a lot of games left, and it's about being consistent, and you want to make sure you continue a certain growth. But one game in, good job. What's next?
What have you just seen out of the pass rush as a whole these last 2 games?
Well, you just see it affecting the quarterback. It really helps to really put pressure on the quarterback. It certainly changes the whole complex of the game. Anytime you get them, you knock them down, you take the ball away. It really, me as a caller, it kind of helps. You get them in longer situations and things like that, and it kind of affects how they call plays as well because they feel like they can't hold the ball longer. They can't throw the deep ball and things like that. So it certainly changes the whole complex of the game.
What's Quandre Diggs giving you?
Like we said before, he and McDougal working well together, two smart veteran football players on the back end, really solidifies what goes on back there. The communication's solid. Everybody's on the same page, and you can see when everybody's working together, and you have veterans back there who know what they're doing, you get high level of performance.
Hakeem at nickel. We don't talk about him a lot, and I think it's for good reason because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Right.
Why is he so successful in that particular role against tight ends?
Well, he's solid. He's big. He's strong. He has speed, so he matches up well. It's big on big with him. So anytime we get a tight end, and Hakeem being his size, he matches up real well with bigger guys.
What is it also about maybe route recognition? Because he's not in there all the plays, right? It's a select number of plays.
Well, he's played football, and he practices, and he watches film. Hakeem's the type of guy that he might not play a lot each and every week, but if I ask him a question about the plan or what we're doing or what the routes are, he's a student of the game, and he's a pro. A lot of these guys we have, a lot of them may not be playing, but they're waiting for the opportunity. It's important for them when they finally get the opportunity to be ready, and he was ready.
What clicked for Ziggy, you think?
Well, Ziggy, he's had a lot of success, and anytime a guy has had that success, and we're at this late in the season, and his game hasn't come around yet, he's prideful, and he wants to play well, and he wants to make a really good impression on us and himself. So he's been working hard. He's certainly still fighting through his injuries, but again, that's one game, and he's able to get to the quarterback one time or two times, and now we want to have a consistency with that, and I think that with him, as prideful as he is, he's really working hard to be consistent in that getting to the quarterback.
Do you feel like he felt some pressure given that obviously Jadeveon is there, and then Hakeem potentially getting an opportunity to where he noticed that, all right, I should probably get this thing going if I'm going to keep my snaps?
Well, he wouldn't be the player he is and had the background of high sack production over the years if he wasn't a competitor. He's a high achiever, high competitor. He's done a lot of great things in his life to even get to this point. So obviously there's pressure, but being a pro and having your own standard is is pretty tough. So he's a guy that's very prideful. He wants to really put off a good impression and fulfill his role on this team.
What did you think of L.J. Collier and how he played on Sunday?
It was good to see him out there. He's certainly developing. He's certainly a guy that is going to be really good in our future. He's doing really good in the weight room, doing good in the classroom, and just biting to play more. And I think the more we see him on film like that, you'll see him out there a lot more.
Do you feel there's a similarity between him and Rasheem's season last year, where it was kind of tough to find snaps for those guys, and the learning process took some time, and now you're seeing with Rasheem as well, kind of showing up last week too, that they're,
Right.
It is a bit of a progression.
Well, we have a good group, and it's highly competitive, and a lot of people want to play. So if you want to play, nothing's going to be handed to you. You have to work for it and earn it. And he's learning as a young player how to earn it, and it makes him a lot more respectful for when he gets his opportunity. He better take advantage of it.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.